Hey, hi, hello. I pre-ordered Hogwarts Legacy, so you didn't have to. Now, if you did, perfectly fine. But I waited 5 days to let this game marinate and see what kind of content was being churned out by multiple creators on this platform. And I would personally say that I liked most of the videos you did. Props to you guys. And this is my personal take on the game. I'm not a Potterhead,
Must have been quite stately in its time.
but I do thoroughly enjoy the lore and everything included with Hogwarts and Harry Potter in its entirety. To come up with this shit, your brain must have been the size of fucking Mount Everest and Mount Fuji mixed with fucking Mount St. Helens all together. Like, just the fact that everything like this came together from a creative team is just boggling my brain hole. What the fuck happened to your brains, man? Like, who the fuck came up with this shit? But hey, we're back. Hi, how are you? Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. I appreciate all you motherfuckers out there subscribing and hitting that red button because it's really helpful and appreciative, and I greatly thank all of you for doing so. We're almost to 1,000. I have been promoting the shit, the shizen, the absolute fucking gobsmackery of the fucking shite of my videos, and it's been working, and I appreciate, again, fucking appreciate everything. You know, it's great. 500 in 2 months. It's a milestone. You know, it's not a big, but it's big enough for me on my own. Now, back to the game. I just want to point out the lights have ambiance. There's literal shadows on that bitch. There's a glow. Oh, here, I'll show you. Boom. See, see, see. It's regular sky, and then you've got boom. There's a glow. What the fuck? And there's shadows. The shadows are actual dimensional. There's just no, I don't know how to word it. It's just not the flat, what's the word? It's not the flat emptiness that you would feel with a lot of games. There's more in depth for even the smallest of objects in this game. That, like, you even see the tiny well, is that moth? That's a moth. Yeah, the tiny moths just flying around, and the fact that they added that tiny little detail, it's just what? Excuse me? What's going on here? Are these games now? Well, hold on. When my son's 18, what the fuck game's gonna look like? Cause like I don't know, man. Cause they actually have the flicker on the goddamn ground. What that's coming emanating from the light? I sit here all video talking about this goddamn lamppost, man. I swear to God. But you can hear the crunching of the ground as you're walking on it.
This place has seen better days.
There's actual movement to the grass. It's not. I mean, there's been movement to grass in other games, but this looks more perceptualized. Looks more in ground. It's not just very odd colored and glitchified grass. Cue in yeah, we'll cue that in real quick. But I remember playing Harry Potter on the PlayStation 2. Now, they did have Quidditch, and I believe everyone's been raving over not having Quidditch in this game. Why couldn't they do it? Why could they do it back then but not now? Well, I mean, have you not seen the mechanics behind the fucking broomstick? You know how many buttons you have to hold to fly this bitch? Alright, this is just one button. But I ain't gonna always take for one button to fly my broomstick. This is 2 buttons. Alright, this is how you steer the bitch, but I ain't even fucking done. Okay, this is 3 buttons. But hold on, I ain't fucking done. 3 buttons, man, hold on. I ain't fucking done yet. This is 4 buttons. That's 4 goddamn buttons, man. Not to mention the times you would have to press a certain prompt to do a spinny move or a fucking whirly whirl or upside down backflip twist twirl thingy bobber to catch snitch or some shit. Yeah. 4 fucking buttons. Maybe 3 if you don't want to boost, but not to mention that, you know, you don't want to crash your lamppost like I just did, but not to mention you have to like go off said 1 button and descend. Yeah, that would be a lot of I don't know. Considering how ambiance and atmospheric and completely fucking beautiful the environment is, that took a lot of code. I did take coding and I failed horrifically, but I did take it. I didn't get to learn it, but I did take it and I kind of learned the process behind said endeavors, and doing this is no easy task, and I could only assume that they could probably implement Quidditch, but I personally, again, personally, believe they should do Quidditch as a DLC, not as a main game. But anyways, I'm just fucking nerding out. I apologize. Let's not nerd out too much. Let's actually enjoy the environment. I just want to point out as well, you can hear your robes billowing in the wind. You can hear the wind whistling past your ears as you're on your broomstick flying across this landscape that has been created for all of us to enjoy, and the music that swells behind it, adding to the atmosphere, adding to the aesthetic, the light that's glowing across the mountaintops, creating some sort of unholy but beautiful scenery. And I do really enjoy the fact they added potions and herbology. And herbology is added as a romantic relationship with potion class, because you have to make the ingredients in herbology class and then go to potion class and make the potions. It's an ingenious way of connecting everything.
Revelio.
Now I'm gonna show off some of the spells. This may be a long video, but I don't care. I would dare say that this game has potential to be game of the year for this year. I've looked at the slate release for this year, and there's not really much competition. There's Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. That's gonna get a lot of hype, but
Incendio.
I
Revelio.
I don't see it. I don't see a DC property even coming close to the success this game would get, even with the controversies. I believe this game has potential to, beat the fuck out of most games that would be slated
These
this year.
rocks have seen better days.
It's like a puzzle. I don't like puzzles. No puzzles for me, man. I don't like puzzles. The puzzles aren't that bad in this game. For a guy who doesn't like puzzles, this game doesn't have puzzles that are just, what's the word? Fucking irritating. Yeah, this game does not have that. Thankfully, I'm glad. But back to what I was saying, I don't believe there's another game during this year that's going to, and this is not even a biased opinion. I'm not a Potterhead. I am a Lord of the Rings guy. I'm looking forward to the Gollum game coming out. That's supposedly this year. I'm looking forward to that game. I was looking forward to this one too, but even that I don't think would have potential to beat this game for Game of the Year. Hopefully you took in the beautiful scenery yet again. I just can't stop talking about it, but hopefully y'all got to take it in with me without me talking. And finding someone to fight, I believe I've destroyed. Finding people to fight to show off the combat mechanics, I think I think I've eliminated most of them. I did a little too much genocidal impact on the society. Oh god. Call me Voldemort in the making, guy. Oh, fucking hell. Alright. There's even a gear system. Look how majestic this shit is. The gear system is more majestic than a flying eagle. No. The gear system is more majestic and outlaid perfectly than most people's opinions on Twitter. I had to fucking say it. You're gonna change your broom. You can upgrade it. You can go even faster. You can be Lightning McQueen up in this bitch. You can change basically everything. You even change the appearance of what you're wearing. I was wearing, what was I wearing? Was it this one? Yeah, I had that fedora. But come on. I don't know. I gotta go with the night. Ah, shit, fuck. I fucked it up. I gotta go with this. This just looks too great. There's too many games where I've properly customized my character to insinuate an actual person. Well, no, not today. We got a beautiful scarf and a beautiful hat. Ooh, enemies. Oh god, a lot of enemies. Hey, I want to showcase some of this combat? Oh, glad to do so. Let's show how fluid this shit is. Oh. God damn, man. Fuck it. Fuckity. Fuckity-ton. Did you... I want y'all to rewind the combat. I want you to rewind that shit. Rewind it, rewatch it 5 fucking times. Saw how fluid that fucking shit was? To create a fluid combat system like that, what the actual hell, man? You can't tell me. These, like, the scene... fucking speechless, bro. Like, straight up. Skyrim comes to mind when thinking about something like this, except the fact that Skyrim's combat is not that fluid. It is fluid, but not that fluid. I am biased towards Skyrim in all aspects, but I will say their combat is not fluid without mods. But I don't know. I feel like Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, those games' combat is fluid if you like dying a lot. I'm honestly trying to think of games in my head. I'm really trying. Those games, the Souls games, I would say had fluid combat. But God of War has fluid combat, but I don't know. This felt more buttery smooth, if you kind of know what I'm talking about. if anybody out there knows about games and shit. God of War, Souls games, Skyrim, they were fluid, but there was some clunkiness to the fluidness. If you get what I'm saying, right? There was clunkiness to it. That there was slight milliseconds of stutters in the combat as you were facing your opponents. In this, if you are pressing the right buttons, and you can say the same exact argument for the other games I just mentioned, but if you press the right buttons and learn the buttons, this combat was straight fucking like melted butter. No, I'm just not even fucking joking. Like, I'm nerding out about a game that I was excited for. I waited a good 20 some fucking years for this shit. I think maybe less, but I'm a little biased now. Coming from someone that's not deep within the lore, but fucking hell, I played this game for a few days now, and I haven't come across combat that fluid. Again, it could be because I've gotten used to the buttons and the, you know, everything, the prompts you need to press. Why did you just murder that poor person? Who the hell do you think you are, sir?
Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
Bitch!
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Oh, it's locked under a level. Why would you lock? Okay. Okay. So I'm giving praise like motherfucker over here, but come on, why are you gonna put a level cap on unlocking a poor animal out of a cage? Hold on. Hold your horses, everyone. I am researching this as we record. I want to know. Is it a talent that you have to unlock? Because there is talents. I will show that off right now, actually. On top of the gear system. I say a lot. It's just, I'm trying to collect my thoughts because there's so much shit to talk about in such a short time of video. I can make this bitch an hour long. We're already at 17 minutes. Counting. Okay. Stick with me. Stick with me. There's a talent system. Maybe there is a... Maybe there's something able to do that with. Disregard my sniffles. I am sick. Still sick, actually. It's really weird. Alright. What's the level 1 unlock bullshit? I need to know this. I play this long, I ain't know what the fuck, man. I'm gonna cut. I will be right back to nerd out with you people watching. There is a mission to give you a spell, Alohomora, and I should have thought of that again. I haven't watched the movies in a while. I've read the books like a fuck ton. I've read the books a lot. But come on. You're not telling me that I couldn't just craftily aim my, you know, aim at the fucking lock and just blast it? I have to learn a spell to unlock that? Come on, man. Man. I won't say that takes away from the whole game, though. But that came across that. I'm just like, what the? Man. I had me praising the shit out of this and come across an animal trapped. I will say, ooh, bad guy. Don't mind if I fuck you, bitch. I have too much goddamn fun doing that. I will say it's very reminiscent. Hey, look at Spooter. It's very reminiscent of old school RPGs. Got him, bitch. Oh, wrong button. Like I said, fluid if you know the buttons and if you don't panic. I saw the spider sense bullshit above my head, and I was within my combo. If you haven't noticed the combo, I pull him to me, tap tap tap, Levioso, tap tap tap, boom. That is, you know. Oh hell. That is my combo. That was so fucking last second. Oh. Okay, there we go. Bitch.
Is simply too many. Revelio.
Any users, I totally lost train of thought. But as in most games, there has to be an environmental sense to figure out where your shit is. A lot of games do it, and
Revelio.
they made theirs into a spell that isn't learned but just obtained, and I'm digging it. It's really helpful. There is an aim system. There's a targeting system as well. I don't use it. If y'all do, totally fine. I just don't use it. I played too many games where circle is the dodge mechanic, and of course L2 R2 is aim to fire, and I've gotten accustomed to the whole dodge shoot type shit. The fact that you do have a protection spell, or if you hold it, you can stun them as well. Which in most games, triangle is a counter button prompt. So adding all that into a wizarding world and translating that to wizarding world, that took some fucking brains as well. Like, holy, wow. Hello. Oof. Poor dude. Rest in peace. I got a nice wand though. Can I have your wand? Any users, we've talked about all the good things. Let's point out the bad. I have one. There's literally one fucking trope. Not trope. One fucking nuance. Fetch quest. Stop. Why? Why must you do such a thing to me? The whole storyline starts off as a fetch quest. Not entirely, but entirely. Spoiler alert. You receive a key because some dark wizards and dark fuckers are coming after you. And there's a locket. And in that locket is a key. Okay, hear me out. In a locket is a key. You use the key to get to a vault. The vault contains a book. You get the book to it. In order to have the book fully functional, you need the pages. To get the pages, need to go back to get the book. You get the book to the page. You can see what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of gimme, get this, gimme, bars, get this, you know what I'm like? There's a whole lot of that, and the story gets muddled. I personally forgot the fucking story. Spoiler alert, I remember brief moments. I remember that there is a person who has powers like me back in those days where Percival Rackwood, I believe his name was, Mr. Big Shot, Ancient Wizard, Ancient Mags using motherfucker. I can't remember the other wizards that were accompanying him. But they were training someone else who had the same powers as me. We're learning about that. We also need to learn... Oops, punch the mic. We're also learning about Professor Fig's wife, who died trying to find these secrets, and apparently there's a lot... Holy kraken! That's a nice fucking touch. Holy, bruh, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop it. Y'all just hitting that game of the year. Y'all punishing the nominations. Because y'all know, man, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Because these devs, I don't know if they know it or not, but the devs are just buttery smoothing all the Potterheads and people who are huge fucking fans of this game, but with all the Easter eggs and shit, and that's going to in turn overturn the controversies. Now, not saying that the opinions for the game and the creator are not, that they're not valid. They are valid. I personally, everything, I'm just making it really, trying to make it personal, but not personal. Uh, I don't know what J.K. Rowling said. I'm not into the whole political standpoint of a lot of. I'm talking, bitch. Shut the fuck up. In Hoosers, I'm not in the. I'm not in the political know-how for everything that's been going on. I don't even remotely know a glimpse of any of the words she has spoken about transgender. But I do know that what she did say has offended and have caused a lot of people, for a lot of people, and it's upsetting. In my humble opinion, if you're happy, you're not hurting anybody, I don't give a fuck. Do whatever. That's all I gotta say. But, all in all, those people who really thoroughly enjoy this, and gamers, deep dived gamers, people that are so in tuned with everything I was talking about, it will overturn the controversies. I believe so. I hope it don't burns it out to where it's not heard and not taken into consideration. I saw they did add a transgender character in the game, but one character who's a side character who's just a bartender in Hogsmeade. I don't know if that's a good play or not. I don't know. I'm not going to put anything on that with my voice. I don't know.